Another child has gone missing in the Western Cape, and police are asking for public assistance in locating 15-year-old Liyema Moya. She was last seen by her mother on the 24th of March at Zwelethemba in Worcester. Liyema is the latest child to be reported missing as cases in the Western Cape continue to rise. The community of Saldanha Bay continues to pray for the safe return of Jocelyn Smith, who went missing after her mother left her in the care of her boyfriend. To discuss this worrying trend, I'm now joined by Bianca Van Aswegen, criminologist and national coordinator at Missing Children South Africa. Good morning. Talk us through just how dire the situation is currently in the Western Cape.
Good day. Yes, unfortunately, this is a situation that we see not just now, but this is missing children in our country has been there for many years. But unfortunately, this has actually hit the media now where children are seen and heard that are missing. But I think we need to start realizing that this is something that's happening everywhere in South Africa, not just in the Western Cape. We see it in all of the other provinces, and we also see an increase of number of children going missing in our country yearly and being reported to us as an organization.
Bianca, I mean, is there a pattern or similarities, shall we say, between the reported cases?
No, we've got various reasons why children actually go missing. So we deal with children that run away from home. This is mostly due to abuse. Also, we've seen abuse cases actually increase due to lockdown. So we've got a lot of children that actually run away from home. We've got children that get lost, especially over festive season in our shopping malls and down at our beaches. We've got children that are kidnapped for various reasons. We've got parental abduction. We've got opportunistic kidnappings that happen. We've got kidnappings for ransom demand. And then we've also got human trafficking that is quite rife in our country. So we've got various cases that we deal with when it comes to missing children and what the reason behind them is for going missing.
But do we have any insights on the type of people who commit abduction crimes and what could possibly be their reasoning?
Well, it all depends on the case itself. We've also seen quite an increase of kidnappings or abductions that are happening where parents are actually involved. We've also got kidnappings that happen where we've seen that the perpetrators are actually known to these children. So that is why we urge parents and guardians to please be very careful. It's people within our communities. It might be family members. It might be family friends that actually do these kidnappings. Where we look at human trafficking again, we've got syndicates that operate when it comes to human trafficking, and also once again for various reasons, depending on what the victim will be used for, who the victim will be for human trafficking purposes.
Mm-hmm. But what can communities possibly do, I mean, to protect children and prevent these types of incidents?
The safekeeping of our children it is utmost important to keep our children safe. So communities, parents, guardians need to educate themselves on how to keep their children safe, how to educate their children on how to keep themselves safe. So please, we urge parents and guardians to not let your child play outside by themselves. Don't let them go to the park by themselves. They should always be under adult supervision. And also one of the most important things is, if you do find yourself in a situation where your child has gone missing, please do not wait to report it. It is very important to report it to your nearest police station immediately so action can be taken. If that case waits to be reported, the first 24 hours to 48 hours is absolutely crucial. That child could be anywhere in the world by then if people wait to report these cases. But people are more than welcome to visit our website. It's www.missingchildren.org.za. We've got great safety tips for parents, for children, and also what to do in the process if you do find yourself in a situation where your child has gone missing. But we as South Africa need to stand together to make South Africa a safer place for our children.
But how responsive are the police when it comes to this particular crime?
The police know there's absolutely no waiting period in reporting a person or a child as missing. We've got great police staff when it comes to our FCS unit that handles all the missing children's cases. Unfortunately, yes, we do see sometimes where the police tell the parents to wait a certain amount of time, but please immediately contact us at Missing Children South Africa so we can assist by having that case opened, or speak to the station commander of that police station and demand that that case be opened immediately, because action needs to be taken.
I mean, just looking at the criminal justice system in its entirety, does it punish these sorts of crimes, and does it send a signal to would-be perpetrators that we take this seriously?
Yes, our justice system takes this very seriously, especially when it comes to crime against children and women. This is something that is not being taken lightly. So these perpetrators are being brought to book. And this is something that we also need to realize, that if we as a community, as we as South Africa don't report things, the police can't do anything about that. So we've got the responsibility to keep our children safe, to report any misconduct or any criminal activity that's happening in your area, so that the police and ourselves can assist and those perpetrators are being brought to and justice is being served.
Bianca, thank you very much for your time and insights. She's a criminologist and national coordinator at Missing Children South Africa.